Hello there, good afternoon everybody. Welcome to another video by me, Mr. Drone. It is Friday the 3rd of January 2025. I'm here this afternoon outside the Everton Stadium down at Brandon Docks. Actually my second time here today. I drove over before. It takes me about 15-20 minutes to get to this location from my house. So I drove over before, got here ready to do a video and realised I'd forgotten my controller for my drone because it was actually still on charge in my kitchen. So I drove back home in a bit of a sulk thinking that's it, not going to bother, and then gave my head a wobble and come back over. The problem was before it was really like bright and that, and it's now like really quite dull and it's a bit drizzly, but anyway, I'm a persistent little idiot, so we're gonna carry on and get the drone up in the air and have a look round. I'm gonna do a bit of a talk over, gonna have a look around the stadium beginning of the year. I will still have a full fly around coming to you probably Sunday morning, but for now we're gonna get up in the air and just have a little look around, little talk through some things and look around the stadium. Let's get up there. Okay everybody, just see one person walking across the east plaza there. As we're just getting up in the air looking at the east plaza, first thing I want to mention is the first testing events that have been announced recently that are due to take place. So the club has announced that the first testing event of this new stadium will be on Monday the 17th of February. It will be an under-18s friendly that will kick off at 7 p.m. and 10,000 supporters will be able to be present. You have to be, unfortunately for me, you have to be an existing season ticket holder or an existing Goodison Park hospitality member or a supporter who has committed to a 25-26 premium bars, restaurants and experiences membership, or an Everton shareholder. I'm neither of the above, as hopefully you all know by now. I've been on the waiting list for quite a long time. Just missed out this season on getting a season ticket, I believe. Sorry, not next season, getting a season ticket. Although I might have a bit of news on that. Some of these been actually very, very generous. Who's bumped into me at the match a few times. So hopefully I'll have a bit of news on that for you at some point. So yeah, but listen, I've put a message out there as well to everybody on like Twitter, and I'll put it out there now. If any of you season ticket holders do fancy applying for one, and if you don't, if you're not interested in going, I will more than happily take it off your hands. However, somebody's also literally just messaged on my Twitter feed saying that he believes they're digital tickets only and non-transferable, so I don't know how that would work anyway. I've also put some messages out there to people at Everton asking if there's anything anyone can do, can you please do something for me? But we'll see anyway. But listen, it's good news anyway that the first testing event is announced 17th of February. 10,000 spectators to watch a under-18s friendly. And then the next one will be either late March or early April, when the capacity will increase to 25,000 and will be an under-21s game. So that's really good news. Look, the rain's coming now already. What is that? So yeah, good luck to anybody if you've applied for the ballot. The ballot opened this morning at 10 a.m. and will be open for a week, I believe. So I don't know when they'll announce who gets them, but good luck, and if you get one and you don't want to go, let me know. Okay, so the testing events as well, by the way, obviously for like fire drills and stuff like that, I think they've got to make sure they can get everybody out within, I think it was like 8 minutes or something like that. But anyway, just having a little look at here. There's like a large, it's like a bin or something that's been put down there, pretty sure it is. They've obviously put some protective flooring down for it, like must be just to remove items, and I don't know, it's definitely new, but like I say, there is protective flooring down there. Next thing I wanted to have a little look at and touch on again was these areas at the end of these really nice blue benches. Got one at each end. See, there's a few bits there. It's probably what it's for, those bins, just little like scraps and that to make sure they can go around clearing things. But yeah, these areas where they've got space for statues at the end. I was chatting to somebody. This is obviously the club shop as well. Just have a little look down and inside. It's like they're ready to start some internal fit-out works there. But as I was just about to say, these areas with the statues, I was chatting to somebody at the Nottingham Forest match, before the Nottingham Forest match, and the person I was chatting to just mentioned that they look like perfect for the Dixie Dean and Holy Trinity statues. Now, the last time I kind of looked into this and reached out to Everton, I was told that there was no plans at all to put to move the Holy Trinity and Dixie Dean statues. But that was a while ago, to be fair. I did like kind of say when I was chatting to this guy, I was like, to be fair, that was a while ago, and it may be a point that at that time maybe there was no plans then. But I wonder if plans have changed at all. Just want to have a look at these signs as well. Look, signs being put up for like maps of the stadium, it looks like. Can't actually see what that says on my screen at the moment. I'm using the Mini 4 again today, so it's as good as the zoom goes. But there seems to be a few of them, look, like down, like throughout. Just looks like the maps of the stadium, so people can have a look and know where they're going for their seat. They look great though, don't they? They look great then. Thanks mate, thanks a lot.
Fantastic.
Cheers pal, thank you. Thanks a lot guys. Sorry, somebody just stopped to say hello, give me a sec.
Put a smile on your faces next year.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Hope you have a good year, seriously.
Thank you very much, thanks a lot. Take care mate, ta-ra. Oh, that was nice of him. I don't even think he was a blue. He just stopped to say he loves my videos. But then he actually said, it should put a smile on your faces, this stadium next year, and I hope you'll have a good year, seriously. So, fair play, fair play. Yeah, so just touching on those signs, which were obviously new additions down there, which are good to see. Just want to come down a bit further again and just zoom in on this. You'll see that little memorial to Michael who lost his life here is right next to one of those signs, one of the benches as well, right in front of the stadium. I think it's very, very well planned out and strategically placed. It's a lovely tribute, and it will be well remembered by everybody, I think, attending, well respected as well, and probably visited quite a lot as well. Some more signs, and they're right next to the security hut. So all these small touches coming into place now on the East Plaza. I mean, it just looks lovely, doesn't it? Just going to rise quite high as we come round the north. Speed the drone up a bit if I can. Must be a bit of a wind blowing down in from the Mersey. And we'll come to a stop around about here, just to have a little look at the north. The thing is with the north stand and outside it, there's not like too much to see. Well, that's new, isn't it? That's new. I wonder if that's Everton's kind of headquarters or something like that, or if they've just let me just have a look. Sorry, can we see? I was trying to see because the Lango Rourke offices were over the south east corner. I'm pretty sure that's a new building. Can you all please confirm to me that that is new there? I'm pretty certain it is. It's a new addition with the car park and that as well. Maybe that's where, because there'll obviously be people being left on site to do snags in bits and that. So wonder if that's for them, and they'll at some point start removing the main offices down at the southeast corner. But as we come across the north, we can see that like wind baffle fence there is complete now. The asphalt road markings, everything looks like another sign there. But it's all, like I say, as far as the north goes, it's just like road really. So it's not an awful lot to see. Just trying to zoom in to see if I can see what that actually says there. I can't on this. I think this area's got, like, you see it's got some scaffolding or something there that's been taken down that's fenced off. It's bits of materials. There's still a lot of scaffolding there. That's underneath the northeast section. We're not sure if that was for like painting the pillars or what, but there's still quite a lot of it there. And a lovely little look through the glass at the back of the north stand. Looks amazing with those pitch heaters and lights on, doesn't it? We'll come up and over the pitch actually. See how the pitch is looking. It's obviously a bad time of year but you see people worried about like the edges and that. Can't see too much under those pink lights, but it still doesn't look great. That was the wind playing havoc with my drone. That little jump, apologies. I mean, that in this end down here doesn't look too bad, doesn't it? Down the south end, that doesn't look too bad at all. Doesn't look as good as the centre in that, but in my opinion it doesn't look too bad. It's getting there, like, definitely. It's where all the big seats are, owners' seats and stuff like that, in that west stand. That's another point on that, saying about owners and that. It's just reminded me that I think they also announced that like sponsorship bidding is open now as well, about the naming right to the stadium. That people are assuming, because of like the Fried King group, I think people are assuming a lot it's just going to be called the Toyota Stadium. And I don't know if the general feeling seems to be that people aren't too happy with that, if it is going to be that, but you know, we'll wait and see. Got a strong wind warning. I'm just going to bring the drone down and then we'll skip over to the south stand, okay? Right, okay, sorry about that. I had to change battery. The wind reduces the battery power a bit quicker than it would usually go. It's not horrendously windy, like, but still does take around. Anyway, we'll move round to the south stand, carry on. So I just want to have a little look at each stand, really. Thing is though, what I think I'm going to have to do is move myself maybe. Well, we might be alright. Right, so we'll just have a little zoom in so we know. These like wind baffles as well, they've got the benches in front of them now going all the way up. We'll see the benches in between them. That was one of the last things to be done here. You can see the large area coming down from there that hasn't been like filled in yet or paved, but that is where the Everton way is going. So that's all the stones that people have purchased, maybe for yourselves or family members or anything like that. That's where it's going. It's a big area, like. On that note though about that as well, one thing that did cross my mind was all of the bricks in the wall and everything outside Goodison Park. So I often go and stand by Dixie Dean statue, and there's obviously all the there's a wall there with a lot of like people's names and memory bricks, so to speak. There, I wonder what they're doing with them. Are they going to be moving them down to this area at all? Has anybody any idea on that? I think they probably should. I'm just looking across that south stand now. It's just glorious, isn't it? Let's be honest, you know. Move up a bit, it just all looks, I mean, the area down here, we think that's going to be like painted. Hiya mate, you okay? I think it's going to be painted in like a grey screed down there, just in the middle of it, mate, sorry. It's over the south, over there. It's over that way. Yeah, it's the little one I'm using today, the Mini 4, so.
Is it?
Yeah.
Smashing it.
Yeah, so it won't be easy for you to see probably, but it's just up in the middle.
What's it looking like now?
Right guys, sorry about that. I've completely lost my train of thought. As you heard, somebody stopped to have a chat, and we were chatting for quite a while, so I stopped recording. So Barto it was. Barto taxi driver stopped to charge his taxi. So Barto, thanks very much for the chat, mate. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I was just saying about the wall up at Goodison with the messages and memory messages and people's names and that on, and if they'll have somewhere to put them. But other than that, regarding the south stand, that looks absolutely glorious, doesn't it? My opinion. Look at it, looking down there. There's the Lango Rourke offices as well that I mentioned earlier, and I wonder if that would start to be removed at some point now that it's been handed over to Everton, and it looks like there's a new cabin of offices down at the northwest end. We'll just move round onto the west plaza now as the rain starts to come in now. See all the wind baffles and that round the trees down that end as well. Just looks fantastic. Looking just underneath, see the lights coming through underneath the tunnel. And the west stand, I think I'm going to have to take the drone down because of the bloody rain. Let's just get round there. See a few cars parked up by that media centre, which I know is not really called the media centre. It's where they'll have all the generators and everything, but that's where they'll have, I think, all the connections and all that for the media. Looks like there's a skip, yeah, down that end as well. They're new. There's like fence panels at the top of the stairs, top of the steps there. Just move round and have a look the best we can at this west stand. I'll have to move back a bit. There we go. It just looks finished, doesn't it? Let's be totally honest. It just looks finished. Look down there into that hospitality section there. But guys, I'm going to finish up because the rain's coming in quite a bit. So I'm going to finish up there. Next time I do one of these like this, I will like kind of start at the west. Okay, we'll start at the west stand, having a really close look at everything. But I'm going to have to finish up because, like I say, the wind really is coming. The wind and the rain, to be honest, is really coming in. So we're just going to finish up there for now on this video. Okay, apologies for that. I did hope to get more done. Barto stood chatting to me for ages, which is great. I don't mind that at all. But yeah, I'm just going to have to get out the rain and finish up there. Okay, everybody, there you go. That was my wouldn't call it a midweek video. It's Friday, Friday the 3rd. But my first video here of the year down at the Everton Stadium from Moordock. Just looking at the different stands and that, and having a good close look at them and what's going on, the little things that change, a couple of skips on site, and looking at where the Everton way will be. It's very evident now. You can see where that Everton way is going to be. And yeah, still waiting for news on those statues. But as I said, it just crossed my mind about the last time, we had asked asked about the Dixie Dean and Holy Trinity. We were told that there's no plans for them to be moved, but there's definitely like 2 spaces for statues there at the front, isn't there? And who knows? So yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts and comments. That my hands are freezing. Apologies about the end of the video as well, where we moved from we were doing the south stand and moved into the west stand. It got a bit rainy and windy over there, so it was really unfortunate. And yeah, somebody had stopped to have a little chat, which is fantastic, by the way. Somebody giving me a beep, which is absolutely fantastic. I love all that. Love people stopping to have a chat, so I'm not at all having a go. But yeah, just disrupt the video a little bit and kind of lost my train of thought, so apologies on that. But the next time I do one of these, we'll start over on the west. Let me know anything you'd like to see though, guys. Okay, anything here you want me to have a look at, a closer look at, let me know. We'll get to it. Other than that, guys, tomorrow, Saturday, between 2:30 3 p.m, I will be live doing a live watch along. Everton against Bournemouth down at Bournemouth. So tough game. Bournemouth are a decent side this season as well, pushing for Europe. So that's going to be another tough one for Everton. They all are, to be fair, aren't they? All of them. Fingers crossed on that one. Join me for a live watch along if you fancy it. We always have a live chat as well about the game, Everton, whatever you want. Okay. Hopefully, see you there. Other than that, guys, there will be a full weekly fly around coming out to you Sunday morning. Take care and have a good weekend, everyone. Bye now.